Okay, now this is number 3 of Weird Ass Comics. And we're going to talk about a weird ass comic today because the other two videos were so popular. But I feel compelled to do them. They're not quite in the same scope, I suppose, as my role playing game videos or some of my other shorts. Critiquing movies, old horror and cult films, things that I like. But this is Big Mother. This is a book I found, a very strange, oversized, big formatted. It is a Big Mother book, comic, but a comic with. I see here for the first time. I just noticed this after years. The name of the artist, Sam Vanallemeersch. I knew that from the block of text at the back, and he is a Belgium, an artist from Antwerp. This is Nobrow Press, London. Let's go ahead and open it up here. Big Mother, and as you can see again, it's a very noisy style of artwork. Very much visual noise, very hard. You need to get out a magnifying glass and go over it and over it and over it because the detail is just so exacting and so fine. There's his name again. It's very small. It's not prominently displayed here. Very difficult book to manipulate as you're trying to film. As you can see, it's sort of a dystopian horror, apocalyptic cityscape. There are things sort of crashing in from the ground from below. Excellent color, beautiful stuff to look at, but visually, if you're visually impaired or have any kind of visual stigmatism or nearsightedness or anything, it's you're going to have to go over it and over it if you want to see the details, such as this zombie character here eating noodles. And this one down here, it's a very surrealistic, chaotic mess. Of course, here's the black and white drawings, the scratchy pen drawings that look like sketches almost, but it's part of a visual tapestry here that's beautiful and weird and very much cartoonish and strange. And it looks to be, it reminds me of something like. There's a naughty word at the bottom. It reminds me of something like Fritz the Cat, something like Bakshi, or that kind of school of maybe even a little bit of, completely different artistic style, but a little bit of R. Crumb. But this is a kind of a rotting dystopian cityscape. Let's keep going in here. This is very difficult because of its size. This is difficult to get the detail that we have here. We have three people that look, three grotesques again on a city bus. It looks like, and that is a staircase. I suppose here's a train yard, but it's all very much like sketches. All very much like sketches. Beautiful pen sketches, but sketches nonetheless. Except for when it blossoms into the full color stuff. Again, it's anybody's guess what's supposed to be going on here. There are no words. There's no text. There's no dialogue here. It's just the images. The images are incredible images. They're beautiful in a sense, as raw and as raw as they are. As you can see, that is just absolutely a beautiful drawing. But as raw as they are, and there's a bit more coming up in color. What is going on here? This is incredible stuff. There's a man seemingly pulling a lever. There's a man that looks like he's lying on. I don't know. There's a young boy or something pulling a lever. It looks like a train or a bus or something. So this is an urban. Here we have another dark very dark, pages. Difficult to tell what's going on exactly, but it looks like a collapsing buildings. It's visual. The visual noise here is extreme. The style here is extreme. It's not minimal. It's overdone in a sense. It's and there's a more beautiful, a more detailed color drawing, or a more complete color drawing there. Just love this book. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Sometimes an image just comes up from, I don't know how to say his name, Sam Vanallemeersch, from Antwerp, Belgium. Sometimes an image just comes up from this book, and it just assaults you somehow. But it puts you in that dirty, decaying world, and maybe that's a reflection of what he feels inside, or maybe it's supposed to be a reflection of the chaos within the characters. I'm very impressed by things like interface, by minimalist and very primitive art, very detailed, very strange and primitive art. As much as I am, that looks like a ragged homeless person. I'm not sure exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Let's go ahead and flip a bit more. You've still got, now this is where the visual landscape here is so dense, so incredibly dense. There's a man, but what is he doing? What is he holding? He looks like he's bleeding and holding something up above his eyes. There's a pyramid with an eye, and another pyramid with an eye. This looks like a landscape of almost religious, or there's like a Kali image there up here in the corner. Right here, there's a Kali type image. Over here we have writing in, I suppose, Belgium. I'm not sure exactly what they speak in Belgium right off the... here's some English. And at the fall of night, the city's made of light. So this is a very abstract, this is a very avant-garde vision of despair. It seems like a despair and decay in a cityscape. There's a man bending over, leaning over, and he seems to be just dripping, or everything seems to be dripping, rotting. There's more monstrous. Is that I'm not sure what that is, some type of monstrous thing, or it could simply be a primitive piece of art, but the whole thing is a primitive piece of art, and it flows into itself. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This quick sketch. This is beautiful style. This is inspiring to myself, who have always never. I've only done faces. I've only for years and years done faces in paintings and drawings. I'd never touched bodies or objects or anything. But with this style, if I adopt a style similar to this, I would have the confidence to go in that direction. Again, I don't know if there's any coherent story here except the eruption of the mind in a decaying urban. Now there is a beautiful image. There is an image with different values added to it to give it a sense of depth, you see. And that's a beautiful image. And it's a monstrous image, though. And it's next to this scratchy, scrubbly pen work that shows a staircase. It looks like a rotting staircase. Somebody's twisted mind, perhaps. And is that a gun coming down? Is that a gun? It would be no surprise. It would be no surprise at all. And you can just see how beautiful, see how incredible this book is. Again, here we have, this may be the corporate overlord of the city, or the this one here is he's Mr. Man, but this guy looks like he could be homeless. And what's he holding out? He's got some kind of there's some sort of no, excuse me, and I'm missing the woman. Here's her breast. The woman is bent over. This guy is he? This is, I'm not even going to describe what I'm seeing here. There's stuff here that looks like, oh my, this is some twisted stuff. Yeah, this is some twisted stuff. This is a weird ass comic, but it's not really a comic, is it? It's more of an art book, and it's for some of my artist friends who work in a very primitive style, or work in a very detailed style, or avant-garde artists are going to they're going to see this video, and they're going to know about Big Mother, because Big Mother is a great book, and Big Mother is something I'm actually quite happy that I happened upon, that I got it for free. I didn't have to pay anything for it. And I see that on the web it is $30. So this is great stuff. This is nice. This is nice. This is something, and there's a number of different. This is not a man who's limited artistically. This is somebody you look and you can see the scope of what he can do. Mr. Vanallemeersch, I'm again not sure how to pronounce it. You see the scope of what he can do, and you understand that he's working in a whole different framework here. He's working in a very intense, very dense framework. There, we're at the end of the book, and we've done 12 minutes, as long as it takes these videos to upload, because the internet here is 140 years old. We'd better go ahead and cut it now. That's about all for right now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good morning. Bye-bye.